Emergence. Well, technically this was probably, I don't know what this was actually called, a different time frame, but the game itself is Emergence. So let's continue on with our next mission. Hopefully it'll actually cooperate with me this time. And hopefully I don't get interrupted by a phone call like the last episode did. So let's begin. Of course I'm going to have to read all this. The Tox Utot has fallen into the hands of the Tholians. Our intelligence indicates increased Tholian activity in the Nakul system. Caldano believes they are trying to interfere with the Nakul in the present because of actions they will take in the future. Caldano has asked you to rendezvous with him in the Nakul system. Alrighty, let's begin. Let's begin Stormbound.
Thank you for responding to my message so quickly. The Tholians have the quantum phase inhibitor. I've tracked their ship to this system, and I'm detecting some telltale quantum fluctuations within the star. They're trying to use the device. We need to stop them and recover the device. First, however, we need to help the Nakul. At this point in their history, they're not prepared to repel a Tholian attack.
Agreed. Set a course for the lead Tholian vessel. The Nakul are hailing us, sir. Shall I put them on the main view screen?
Unidentified vessel. You have entered our space without authorization. If you are an ally of the Tholians, leave now. We have done nothing to provoke their attacks, but we will defend ourselves.
You haven't done anything yet. We'll render any assistance we can. What do you need?
Thank you. My people have few warships. Any assistance you can provide against the Tholians would be appreciated.
Consider it done. Let's cycle camera a little bit. It's a little too close. Nice try, you couldn't capture me that easily. Darn it, we got interrupted.
We appreciate your assistance. It is not often that we encounter a species willing to risk their lives for another. We are still detecting Tholian ships near our star, as well as some unusual quantum fluctuations. It's as if the star's nuclear fusion is decaying at an increased rate.
Yes, they stole a device from us that interferes with the fusion process of the sun.
So this is your fault? Why would you make such a terrible thing? You caused this problem. I expect you to fix it, or we will hold you and your people responsible for the consequences.
Caldano created the device in the future. The Tholians stole it from him. We're just trying to set things right.
I never should have made that device. I was only focused on the idea, on whether it was possible. I didn't stop to think of all the harm it can do in the wrong hands. We have to stop the Tholians before they shut down the star's fusion. If that happens, the effect on this system will be devastating. The Nakul will lose their home. Life will probably never develop here again.
I'm laying a course for the star, full impulse. That's... okay, that's impulse. I was gonna say, it sounded like a revving up for a warp jump.
The lead Tholian ship has the quantum phase inhibitor. They're going to use it on the star. We have to stop them, board that vessel, and get it back.
Continue. It might be too late by the time we even get there. Well, it didn't help the Gorgons kind of messed it up in the future, which we haven't quite got to that, but there are a few episodes that have happened that kind of covered incidents that happened after this. I'm going as fast as I can, Caldano. Stop whining. At least that's kind of nice. What I've noticed now is that when your shuttles upgrade or get a star upgrade, they actually heal themselves. And they took my weapons out. Jeez, I didn't even get to place that thing and they shot it down. Holy cow. Too late.
They're using the toxic power.
Who says that Tholians doing that to their homeworld isn't the reason why they became who they are and attacked the Federation later on? Well, actually earlier in the game is when they first attacked. Is earlier in the game. And then of course that last episode of the Enterprise series between seasons 2 and 3, those were the not cool. That's who that race was. That was on Earth as helping the Germans win the World War. Now I'm looking forward to the next expansion. I get to play as a Dominion soldier, I guess. That's their plan, anyways. Get to play as a Jem'Hadar. I mean, hopefully they give me more than just Jem'Hadar, though. I mean, I wouldn't mind playing a Vorta. I mean, even a Founder would be kind of cool. I don't know how they would incorporate a Founder as an option to play, since they're not really, they're more higher ups than the Vorta. I mean, Vorta they can, but they don't go into combat, as the Jem'Hadar do. The Tholian ship is disabled, and sensors confirm the Toxutot is aboard. We can get a lock on it. We can't get a lock on it, though. Too much interference. Recommend we send an away team in a shuttle to board the ship and retrieve the device. Signal Caldano to join us in the shuttle bay and prepare to launch a shuttle. Alright, who am I going to take with me? Oh, Evangeline's going to get some ground. Oh. There you are. I knew she was in here somewhere. Varel, you're going to sit down. You're going to take a vacation. And Shuk, let's bring Satra in. She hasn't had much away team missions lately. I gotta make sure they got their spacesuits ready. Understood. We're ready.
The Tholians come from an environment that is extremely hazardous to most humanoids.
I know.
You and your team will need environmental suits to survive.
Understood. Thanks for the reminder. Alright, come on guys, let's get on our suits. Okay, me first. No problem about when I do this is I'm not gonna know what they're what uniform, what armor they had on. Alright, we're all ready. Alright, well, we're ready. I already have everything. I don't need... There we go. I don't need it. I have it already. I'm surprised that Horta could survive in this temperature extreme. My little attack Horta that one of my bridge officers has. Inventory check, because I get crap I don't need.
We have to be getting closer to the toxin dot. Stay alert.
Yeah, I know. I'm just cleaning everything up that I don't need, so I can actually keep collecting items. I don't need that. I'll hold on to that because I might have a ship that needs it. I don't need this. Gotta hold on to that. Alright. Alright, let's move forward. Okay. Alright. I gotta have some pretty tough materials to stand the temperatures that they have in these ships. Oh, excuse me.
The bridge should be just ahead.
What the heck? That was weird. It wasn't letting me walk through it.
That force field, get the quantum phase inhibitor, and get off this ship before the rest of the Tholians get here to stop us.
Drop the field, get the quantum phase inhibitor, got it.
Finally, we have the quantum phase inhibitor. I brought this device through time to hide it from the Gorgons, but I never thought the Tholians would steal it. Now we need to hide it where it will be safe from both of them. Are you ready? This will be a longer trip than you're used to taking.
Beam us to the shuttle and launch immediately. get a chance to change our uniforms. And it's using a Federation shuttle. Go figure.
Set a course for the Ryza system.
22nd century. Oh, that looks like that's the Delphic. That looks like the Delphic Expanse that I saw in the background.
Ryza, early 20th century. Even the tourists won't be in this region for a few years yet. No one will be looking for the quantum phase inhibitor here. Not now, anyway. Let's try that cave up ahead. It looks like a good spot.
Acknowledged.
Wow, rain on Ryza? I guess they haven't installed the weather control systems yet.
I don't think weather control systems exist yet in the 22nd century.
We have to hide the device very well. I can't afford to let it fall into the wrong hands again. And the Vorgons are very persistent.
Oh, yeah, I've dealt with them.
No, that's too obvious. Anyone could find it there.
I have yet to get to that episode on Next Generation where Picard actually finds it.
That's better, but I still think it would be too easy to find. That's it. Someone will find it in a few hundred years, but that's a different story for a different captain. Let's get back to your time. We need to check on the Nakul.
Alright, beam us up.
Setting course for 2410.
The game has been out for 7 years, but they've only advanced the game a year.
We need to get back to the Nakul.
Actually, no, the game's been out for almost 8 years. Actually, the game's been out for 8 years, and the game's years have only advanced a year. Sir, we have arrived back at Nakul system in the present, and Caldano has launched his ship. The Tholians are hailing us.
Return the talks with Tet, and we will let you live.
We no longer have the device. We've hidden it where you will never find it. At least until Picard finds it, and it gets stored at the archive on Earth. And the Vorgons are involved. And that's when he gets shot, pushed back to the 22nd century where Archer finds him. And then they find out that he's a Vulcan human, but they can't determine what the third genes are. Require assistance? Not exactly. Not cool, dude. episode that I just mentioned is called Future Tense of the Enterprise, our second season.
What happened to our son? What did you do?
We were unable to stop the Tholians, but we were able to retrieve the Toxutot and hide it where nobody can find it.
I'm sure that will be a great comfort to our citizens as they freeze to death.
We will do whatever we can to assist you.
You have done quite enough. Leave us alone. Time travelers and malcontents and Tholians. The whole lot of you can fall into a black hole. Now go. We have to figure out how to save our people. And then we'll take steps to protect ourselves.
Yeah, where your skin becomes
Time
bluer
is
and
a
your eyes
weapon,
become red.
And it will never be turned against us again.
Let us know if you change your mind and want our help.
This is Captain Benjamin Walker of the USS Vostok. I'm responding to an emergency temporal transmission from these space-time coordinates, but we are no longer detecting the source of these transmissions. Did you lose a time traveler?
No, we didn't lose nobody. Yes, Caldano's ship was damaged and he fell through a temporal portal. He's in the 22nd century around the time Archer second season episode called Future Tense. That's where you'll find him.
I think you better come aboard while we resolve this. Prepare for transport.
Beam to the Vostok. I just told you where he's at. I know exactly where he went. The last time coordinates that his ship was just returned from is where it sent him to. Of course, they weren't quite close to Ryza. And Archer found his ship adrift. And then the Tholians and the Suliban tried to come and take it from him. Alright, hold on. Let me change into my proper uniform. I don't know which armor she actually had, but... Alright, Captain, what do you want?
Greetings. It's nice to see you again.
Again? Have I ran... Oh, I think it was... I think the first time that we ran into him was during that one time, yesterday's Enterprise episode, or yesterday's... Again? We've met before?
Not that you remember.
Oh.
We need to scan the continuum for Caldano.
Because it hasn't happened yet.
Would you care to assist me?
I think we have met him. But I can't think of the episode right now. Hold on, let me take a look. Temporal Ambassador. I think that's where we've met them before, but I don't think that's the one I don't think he's referring to that one. I think he's referring to one of the later episodes. Because, I mean, we didn't run into him in here. That's because we ran into Daniels during this arc. So, yeah, I don't know. Oh, scan for beacon. I don't know if Trip has activated it yet. Well, I guess we can go back and forward to scan for it. report the findings. He's somewhere in the 22nd century around Captain Archer's ship.
Locate Caldano?
Yeah, his ship is in the 22nd century, but these readings are strange.
Enter the temporal coordinates into the transporter.
Beam Caldano directly to bridge and his ship to the sail bay. Acknowledged. Yeah, he's on Enterprise. That's where he's at. That's where we beam him from. He was in sickbay. Phlox was taking a look at trying to figure out his gene pool and found out that he only can figure out 3 of his mixed race. Lucari is the only one he didn't find out because they hadn't met the Lucari yet. Yeah, he didn't survive. I think he had a
Caldano?
temporal core meltdown when he got thrown back in time. He's dead, and it looks like he's been dead for centuries. Oh, so he actually got sent back a lot further than the 22nd century.
This was meant to happen. Caldano went further back into the past than you knew. The NX-01 Enterprise, captained by Jonathan
Yes, I know that.
found his ship in the 22nd century, and his chief engineer activated Caldano's emergency temporal circuit, which returned the ship to its last known time, this one. But by the time that happened, Caldano had been dead for centuries. The Tox Lutan is safe. It was found in the mid-24th century by Captain Jean-Luc Picard, who
I haven't seen
destroyed
that
it
episode
before
yet.
it could be used to harm others.
And the Nakul? Isn't there anything we can do for them?
Altering the past causes ripples. The effects move through time, shifting everything they touch, and it may take eons for all of them to be seen. The Nakul will survive,
Yeah, I know.
although their homeworld will be lost. They will become time travelers themselves, and their actions in the temporal Cold War shaped the galaxy you now know. There are some things you shouldn't change, that you can't change.
Temporal Cold War? Just like I haven't heard of it before.
You could check Captain Archer's old logs for more information, but you will know all about it soon enough. You are entering
Well, I've already messed with it a little bit.
in history. Time travel like warp drive before it will radically change your society. I'll see you again. We have a lot to do.
Yeah, because the Yesterday's War arc is before all this stuff. All this happened, so I should know about all this already. Very well, Captain, and thank you. Alright, back to our ship. Because we ran into Daniels, I should know all of this. Unless it was erased somehow, or it was erased from our memories. Because I remember it. I remember everything we did during Yesterday's War. But alright, yeah, well that is that. I will be trying to knock out my episodes as quickly as I can, because come June I don't know if I'll be on much or be able to do much because I have to move out of here, so I gotta look for a new place, move out, and all that other fun stuff. So I'll probably be gone for a little while. I won't probably get to enjoy the beginning of the new arc that's scheduled to come out in June. I don't know if it's an arc, but they're giving them a new faction. We get to play as the Jem'Hadar. It's going to be interesting to see how this ends up, and then I guess it'll continue on from whatever this new episode is that I haven't got to yet on this game. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you wish. Till next time. Later.